My name is Anand, and I'm a teacher, I'm YouTuber as well. So yeah, I have been teaching from last 6 years now. So that's all.
I'm also a teacher. It's nice to meet a fellow teacher. I have questions because I'm very curious to know about this. Okay, so my first question is, what is it like to speak with a native English speaker?
I have learned a lot of things from them. Because the Indian culture and European culture is quite different from each other. So that was the interesting part. And I have always been interested in culture and people. So I thought, Cambly would be a very great platform to talk with native speakers and to know about them. So yeah, that made me excited to talk with Cambly tutors. Apart
Mm.
from this, like I am treating English just as a language. So I'm not
Mm.
looking up to this language. Uh, just I'm treating it as a language. But I learned a lot of things from this world by talking with people.
Is it the same when talking to a native speaker online and in person? Would there be any differences or they are just the same for you?
No, there are differences, because when you are talking face to face, you think a lot about people. But
Mm-hmm.
while you are online, you do not care like much about it. Just you think, yeah, is in different part of the world and you are in different part of the world, and just you are interacting with each other. But while you are in live, you are talking face to face, then I think you may be little bit hesitant, or you might think about a lot of other stuffs. Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, so have you tried talking to a native English speaker face to face or in person?
Yeah, I remember a few years back, one native speaker from Australia came to my city. Although it is a small town, so he had come to his friend. He has visited his friend who was engineer in Australia. Okay,
Mm.
so I talked with him just for a 10 minutes. And on those days, my English was very basic, so he couldn't have understood me well. But after all, he was responding to my, few sentences that he could understand. According to those sentences, he was responding to me. So I have experience of talking with him. It was very, I got nervous in front of him.
Okay. How about speaking with a non-native speaker? Do you also feel nervous?
Yes, see, it is language. So whenever you find somebody who is superior to you in language, definitely you'd have kind of pressure, like what are they gonna say if you are making mistake. So yes, little bit, but not as much as you find with native speakers. So I think yes, it is like a psychological thing that once you thought somebody is superior to you, you would have pressure, you would make mistake. But if you are thinking just it's a language, I want to interact with person and I have to just interact, well, then I don't think you would be nervous, or you
Mm-hmm.
would be like thinking somebody is superior to you. You just converse. So I have a ability that I always take it very easy, and I think it is language, and I'm just talking with people. I have to just communicate. I don't have to show them that my language is superior or something. Yes, I treat as language.
I see. Actually, I feel opposite. When I talk to them in English, I don't feel intimidated. I don't feel uncomfortable. When I talk to a non native speaker, it's when I feel nervous because it's different. I am so afraid to commit grammar or grammatical mistakes. For native English speakers, they don't care at all if you commit grammar mistakes. But when you talk to a non native speaker, well, yeah, in my experience, I better not talk in English. I better use my language, my native language rather than using English while talking to them, not unless it is an interview where I am required to speak in English.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
you are absolutely right. I think I should also say the same thing. What happens, I have talked with so many foreigners, and I know one thing, they never judge you. They don't
That's
care about your
right.
style.
I agree.
But if you are talking with Indian, or like, I mean, the people from your own country, then they will
They will
somehow,
judge you.
judge you.
Right.
Yeah, they will judge,
That's
and
very,
they will
very
think your
true.
language is, yeah, your language is not good. They will comment negatively. One more thing, like native speakers never try to make your accent like themselves. I have also seen. Yes,
Right.
they want that to. They want you to, pronounce every word clearly, so that so they can understand it. But
Right.
they never think about accent. But I have seen
Mm.
non-native speakers think a lot about accent. That you must have
Right.
American or British accent. So yeah, this is
Mm.
also kind of thing I have seen in non-native speakers.
That's right. They don't care at all if you have whatever accent you have. So, yeah, as long as you pronounce the word correctly. So, yeah. What advice can you give to English learners who aren't confident using English?
My advice is very simple, that make English simple and make it like a language. Like I mean, they must treat English as a language, not as like I have seen in India, we are treating English as a superior language,
Mm,
and we
mm,
are treating Hindi as inferior language. So
mm,
I don't want anybody to treat language like this. Language is just language. Yes, we are in need. We want to connect with the whole world. That's why we are learning English. Yes, as far as officials are concerned, you can have need of the language in office in your office, so that is different thing. But for common people like I am just learning a language to know more about this world, to communicate with maximum people in this world. And that's why, so I just want this language to be just language, not treat as superior thing. Just go and speak, interact with people without any hesitation, without thinking a lot about what is wrong, what is right.
mm.
Just
Right.
open your heart and talk with people. This language is a means for talking, not to
Mm.
judging somebody or something.
Sadly, what I observe here is that they measure someone's intelligence by language.
And you cannot measure the intelligence of people by language. That language is different thing. Somebody can learn it, pick up it from their surroundings. So it is easy to speak English for a foreign, like people from USA, people from United States of America or United Kingdom. But for us, just it is something to be learned. So we are
Mm,
learning it, and we have learned it, so there is a chance to make mistake. And
right.
even native speakers make silly mistakes sometimes. So native speakers also make mistake, then it is very simple for us to make mistake. Yeah, we should
Yes.
not be judgmental in learning language. Just
Mm,
language is language. I want it to be language.
right. And when learning new things, it's inevitable to commit mistakes.
Yes,
It's normal.
it is part of your improvement, that it is
Right.
inevitable to
Right.